Raven, you're being uncharacteristically quiet. Even though you was sprinkling lots of pepper, and I appreciate all of that, fam.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, brother. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer!
Run that thing back. Nah, man. Stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Raven your GS.
So I'm Mr. Blitz Tech.
And today we've got The Boys Review Season 2, Episode 3, Over the Hill with Swords of 1,000 Men. Now, if you want to help support the channel, it's absolutely free of charge. All you've got to do is press the subscribe button down here. If you don't mind hitting the like button as well and pressing the notification bell, you'll get notified every time we drop a video. Episode 3, Sam, what are your thoughts?
Super duper peak. That compound V is now being exposed to the world even, and Vor is just crashing and trying to pick up the pieces along the way, which I want to actually see how they do recover from here on out.
Did you watch the episode?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So I want to see how, like, their man trying to...
I mean, they recovered in the episode, bro.
I know, but it's like...
You said,
I mean, for me, I thought the episode was super lit because it had the heroes hit a high and also crash and burn in the same episode. Like, they was all celebrating when, oh, it's on TV, but narrative spin, but propaganda, but, oh, now the superheroes are on Vor is back on the rise. Like, in the same episode, they're like, yeah, everything was crashing, and while everyone was freaking out, Los Pollos was over here like, nah, I see the angle. Rallied the 7 by doing two things. Like there's a scene in the episode where it's like, it appears that Homelander's won. Yeah, because obviously in episode 2, yeah, was it episode 2 or episode 1? Homelander goes to Los Pollos, and Los Pollos puts him in his position. Then they have the juxtaposition in this episode where Los Pollos goes to the 7, like do you know what I'm saying? And he's begging the 7 to do what he wants them to do. Now Homelander's like, oh no, you shut up. He trusts a small boy in, fam. And you know Los Pollos is a gangster because he never refutes it. He's like, yeah, Homelander can use this as a moment to rally the 7 to get them to do what I want him to do anyway. But he can only get that to happen by coming down to their level and trying to, hey guys, I need you to work together. No, do you know what he's really doing? Make me the bad guy here. You guys are going to now work together and do what I want you to do. That happens. That's not even the icing. That's just the normal play to make. So that happens then, but there's bare people watching that scene like, oh no, Homelander got him back. No, you man twanged. That's not what happened there. This is strategical, and I hope 3-4 episodes from now, like, Los Pollos is like, oh, do you see what I did here? Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you just watch shows, that's an easy part to misinterpret. But you see, there was never a rebuttal from Los Pollos. Never. As soon as Homelander said, oh, shh, he was like, got him and said nothing. And then their thing happened.
And until the end, didn't it?
And then right at the end, Stormfront, who we was asking a question about, where's this chick come from? What's we doing here? It's a strategical power play. Stormfront to now override Homelander and become the new face of the 7. But you man might not be ready for that. You get me? But you know what? Maybe some of you guys have seen it, because maybe that happens in episode 4. Like, obviously, I haven't seen episode 4, and episode 4 is out. But I'm just saying, like, the table has been laid for Homelander to be debunked as the 7 leader and all of that. I thought that was legit. So when you're talking about, how Vought gonna bounce back, bruv, they're bounced back instantly. Blame it on a dead woman and some crazy scientists. You know what I'm saying? Like, firstly, the person they're blaming is already dead. No rebuttal from that person. Then you've got the crazy scientist who's getting his arm cut off and his penis cut off for £1,000. If you need a couple man to sail down the river, there you go. Like, bruv, it's calm, bruv. It's chess, not checkers. But like, anyway, yeah.
And this episode is also kind of deep of how it's like there's a wealth of characters in this show. Like probably more than, I would say easily more than 10. Yet the dynamics and the spiderwebs between each character, like even in this episode, really just show like how the dynamics are just going to be peaked by the time this like whole season's over, because obviously now they're set up between the revenge between Stormfront and what's her name?
I can't remember now. Weapon X-23.
That whole dynamic's now being set up. Obviously, you still got the D trying to get back into the 7 man's like, you just do what you gotta do, we'll hold it here, but like, he's not really gonna get back. We all know that's not really gonna happen.
I don't agree.
Okay, there's Stormfront, Starlight, and A-Train. That whole thing, man's trying to get back at her, but she's like, this ain't really gonna happen. Now you got Billy and Huey, this whole canary thing. Do you think that's just not gonna happen, right?
I understand. Do you know what's funny? Because obviously in the last review, I was talking about the power switch from it going from Billy to Huey. But obviously with Mother Milk coming in and spinning this dynamic of like Huey being the light side of what's his name? Billy. It gives a new angle and it gave me a new perspective on the whole scenario. But at the same time, like I've been saying, I had felt previously that Billy is too far gone. The same way I feel like Homelander's too far gone. But in this season, they've now introduced 2 concepts that can bring both of these guys back from the edge. They can bring Billy back with Huey, because they've made that connection. Oh, he's your canary, boom, boom, boom. So there may be a scenario where Billy's looking at doing something, and it's like, Huey. Do you know what I'm saying? But then obviously, Homelander's now got Brightburn, which I've now named the son, who Homelander could potentially be on some ultra crud and be like, Brightburn. Also, getting ultra deep, there's connections that could bring unlikely enemies together to work together. Homelander sees Billy's talking about his wife and all of this other stuff, but hey, the wife and the youth connect Homelander and Billy in a way that Homelander has no other personal connections. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's just, I'm trusting in the people making this show, not necessarily to do a madness, but to just, like, I'm saying stick the landing and we're on episode 3, but I'm just saying, like, connect the dots, make it happen the way it's supposed to, innit? Because there's lots of ways, like, you know, lots of shows always cop out. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the boys is setting us up. It's setting up peak dynamics, and I would like them to follow through with them instead of copping out like some other shows do. That's my point. Raven, you're being uncharacteristically quiet. Even though you was sprinkling lots of pepper, and I appreciate all of that, fam. But go ahead.
It's a lot.
It is a lot, bruv. It's a lot, fam.
Where to start this episode? Well, we can always start with Homelander's big daddy energy at the table. Fam, I love his energy, bro. Like, he's really enjoying this home thing. I don't know what to call it. Breakfast at the table with the wife and the you.
American
Do you know what I'm saying? Wife comes, tries to say something, but you know what's best? Yeah, let's just go outside and spend some quality time with big daddy over here. Bro, that whole scene is a whole different madness. I love it. Then another one, Yuri as well, obviously at the beginning, and I kind of had like a little feeling from previous episode with him and the phone. They keep showing us him and the phone and watching clips and stuff like that. He's low key.
He's on Suicide Watch.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He's been on Suicide Watch.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
the whole season he's been on Suicide Watch for sure.
Do you know what I'm saying? And when they go through the whole well and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. Like, fam, it's a killer. It's a killer.
He's not. Huey's not living for himself anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he's just going. He's
Yeah.
just in the
Emotions.
current, just being taken like
Yeah.
different sides. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the whale, the deep. You are the dumbest superhero I've ever come across in the superhero universe, fam.
No, you're going to.
Bro.
You're going to.
Bro.
Bro.
This man over here, yeah. Like, first things first, yeah. I don't know what made him think that he can put a water mammal.
Yeah, he beached the world, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Just park the thing there.
beached
There's
the
no
world.
way to move. He can't use his weight, his powers.
Yeah, he beached the world.
The whale was just there for the killing. You handed over the thing. See,
Ah,
But
they-
he thought he was there, he
bro,
thought it was in his place where like I like water animals, so
he
they
killed
must
the
stop.
thing, fam.
But they were like,
The same way he killed the dolphin last time, he's now taking it to a whole different level and killed the biggest mammal we have on planet Earth.
what
It's
was
a
it,
different.
Tina?
Yo,
Names for these
this
things, you know.
whole episode was a madness, bruv. I was dying throughout the whole show. What else happened that was a madness? You've already touched it.
What?
The whole set pieces with Los Boyos and the girl. That is just so fulfilling seeing that last scene and you're like, oh, like he's really trying to undo all the madness from the previous CEO. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't been doing too much now. Like, I'm just trying to clean slate the whole thing and reboot. Do you know what I'm saying? And what better way to bring this female character who's also taking mad shots, killing the whole industry with the abusive that women been going through with directors, owners. Michael Bay, I'm talking to you right now. You need to be off Earth. Because you just got bodied. It's a madness. Shout out to Bad Boys 2 though. And 3 and the first one. I like those movies. Not so much about the Transformers.
Yeah, the boys is gangster, bruv. Obviously, they took shots at Transformers movies. They took shots of Justice League. Like, they was really doing up. Like, they was shooting.
Even previous episode, they mentioned Disney and what was the
Yeah,
other
but
one?
nothing-
No, but
it was
Nothing
like that,
has
yeah,
ever
like
been
that.
so direct.
Yeah,
like
bro.
name calling, bro.
Yeah, bruv. Man directly fired the
Exactly.
shot. Like, it was not subliminal.
Exactly.
It was
like
bang,
here's
like, yo,
the name. This is what he's been
bang,
doing
bang.
in this particular movie. Like,
Get
yo.
me. Man fired them man up differently, fam. But I just want to let everyone know, you man, that me and Stormfront are done, innit? Like, I'm done with Stormfront. I don't with the character One Piece at all. I'm IC, fam.
Yeah,
I'm IC.
and this is exactly what I was talking about. True Colors.
Yeah,
previous thing.
Yeah.
Like, because she was way too calm, laying things out. She just has this little switch that once it comes to action time, it just breaks and she just on the madness.
See, the thing is, yeah, I'm not even gonna side with that, bro, because it's just like we've just never seen her beef before. We've seen all of the other beef. We've seen them man be in the scenario. This is just our first time I've seen her beefing, so I don't even feel like there was a snap in her.
It's not a snap, it's just the way she is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that switch for her.
That's why
which
it's
is
not a
naturally-
switch.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
always
It's
been
not
there.
a switch, bro.
It's always been
Because
there.
she's that's how she is.
Even in previous
This-
episode when she's doing the PR thing,
But-
she just said stuff and, they were
Thank
like, and everyone
you.
was like,
Bro, she's probably what I would say maybe the most honest character in the show, because it's not and that's what I'm saying, it's not a switch to me. When I see it, I'm just like, oh, this is just who she is, calmly all of the time. When it came to the beef and all that, she didn't seem different to me. She just, oh, I'm in a fight. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, the reason
She looks mad different to me.
I mean, because you've not seen her shoot lightning bolts before.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're not talking about shooting lightning. It's just also turn on innocence, bruv.
No, but
Like-
that's what I'm saying. That's not a switch,
Bruv.
We've never seen her in the field. This is our first time seeing her in the field. That's why it's not a switch, bro.
but
This
anyway,
is who she
she's
is.
always letting loose. Episode
Exactly.
1 on the phone, bro. She's like, guys, I'm here. This is all set up.
Yeah,
This ain't
bro,
real.
this is my point.
PR thing. She's like, I don't give a F. No one
Yeah,
can do
bro.
anything to me. And
Yeah,
now she's out in
bro.
the field.
It's a madness.
She will shoot. She destroyed the whole, every single level she went on, destroyed, bro.
Bruv. And that's the thing. It's like, what she's been doing in the first 2 episodes before we see her in the field is verbally what she did physically in episode 3. And this is what I'm saying. It's not a switch, bro. Like,
She was
when she's in the
madness.
field, she knows what to do, bro. Do you know what's mad about this episode as well? When they're at the table and Ep3's talking about we need to get prepped by legal, boom, 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 boom. Well, look what Stormfront did. She went there, she bust through. She sees a terrorist, smams man through the room, goes into the house. Okay, I'm fighting a terrorist. Someone's got to die. Bang, kills the dad. The family's still screaming, so she's like, they're screaming, witnesses. Boom, kill them. But then she's like, all right, it's a terrorist attack. 2 floors gone, then execute, bruv. She did the job of legal, marketing, PR, and then she does a speech at the end, bruv. When
Madness.
her
I
level,
didn't even get the fish as well, bruv. It's mad.
and this is my point, bruv.
And
There's no switch. She's prepped, and this is why they got
She's
her.
chosen, yeah.
This is why they
she's
got
chosen,
her.
yeah.
And that shows the kind of stuff, the kind of power, the kind of stuff Los Spoilers also on.
Yeah,
Because
yes.
If she's on that, I can't imagine what he's on.
And this and this is the point, bruv. Like, this episode to me exposed that she's the full package, bruv. If by episode, like not the last episode, but a couple episodes from now, like, I feel like I've already realized that she's this season is her. She needs to get taken down by everyone needs to come together. Stormfront's the one we need to be trying to stop, bro. Because bruv, it was exposed in episode 3 that and she's got the powers to beef all of them. Because you gotta think, anytime, bruv, there's 2 scenes. Bruv, this episode is a madness, bro.
It is madness.
There's the one scene, where they come out of the office, Homelander's bopping, and she's like, F4, I didn't know you was on job like that. And realistically, Homelander, for the most part, until his mum...
She gassed him up with that.
No. Until his mum got killed, he was a vaunt servant. But now, things are kind of unhinging. He's got something else to live for. He's like, vaunt. He's borderline. He's on the edge. And she's like, I didn't know you was on that. But that thing, it's like, I feel like in her mind, she knows she could never recruit Homelander. But Homelander thinks, I can recruit her. So there's these subliminal shots going backwards and forwards, bruv. But it's mad, bruv. And then the next time was when Starlight confronts the Deep about, no, you ain't coming with us. Then what's her name? Lightning Bolts. What's her name? Stormfront comes up and she's like, let me negotiate this thing here better than you. Hey, listen. And what I'm telling you about leadership, power plays, this is it.
Yeah.
This just that. Homelander, let me take this one for you. Wait, you got a better outcome than Homelander would have got. Bruv.
And at the end, where she just turns around.
Yep. See, the thing is, that there, all of that is too on the nose. It's everything else. It's the sly looks, the sly one comment here and here for me that puts her character I'm on the. I'm scared
Even when
of
they're
this
doing
chick,
the trailer,
bro.
where she's going through the script, it's like, I don't really like this. And he's like, but this is what Homelander gold already. Where is he?
I see.
He's mad.
I see.
Mad, so yeah.
It's icy.
And them two is going to be a madness, bro. It's just going to be a collision of heads. I want to see who comes up from top. Obviously, in fact, it's not even obvious.
And then her yellow people comment, bruv. Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's done out for me. She's done out for... I was already done with her before then. But then I was just like, that's the cherry there. Bang. Plus racism. All right. Yeah, it's icy for her, fam.
Crazy.
Icy for her, fam. Bruv.
Yeah, the dynamics. Just the dynamics of this whole episode was peak, bro.
And the thing is,
I love it.
We were talking about last episode, how last episode was less action. In this, I feel like in this episode, I was more intrigued with all of the non-action stuff than I am with the action. But they do so action in the show so well. It's directed so well, and a lot of the time it's like you don't see it, or it's in the background, and it's like I don't know if that's a artistic way of hiding the restraints on budget, which is gangster if it is, or just this is just the style we do. Because even when Stormfront and the supervillain were fighting outside, the focus was on the normal thing. We're inside the house. Boom. Man comes through the wall. They show the wall. But you know what I'm saying? There's not actually too much focusing on the superpower battles and beasts. Anytime you see Homelander flying, it's actually him just landing. You just see feet landing. Boom. Do you know what I'm saying? Ominous music, boom, boom, boom. And I love that, bro. Alright, so what do we think about the superhero training lesson number 1, Homelander and Brightburn?
Calm.
It's gonna go left for Homeland.
Like the U's response is a very normal response. Do you know what I'm saying? Since I was born, I've been sheltered. Even the people, he doesn't hang around with friends. His mum sends to some old lady. Like, he's in his little coop. Dad, I don't want to do it. I know you're not lying, but I'm just scared, Dad. Like, yeah, shut up. Do you know what I'm saying? But then, Homelander just knows the right buttons to push. His mum has no clue. So, he knows, so he's got to do, even though he looks mean, but boom, look what happens.
Nah, you're saying you think this is going to go left for Homelander. I think it could go left for Homelander, but I think there's a storyline that they're plugging that's even deeper. I might be wrong. But like, you see...
See, with that, yeah, what you're talking about is that one line. Dad.
See, let me add to that, bro. Each episode, we're only episode 3, the son, Brightburn, is getting more and more familiar. Oh, episode 2, it was begrudgingly, but he said, I loved you. Episode 3, I love you. Negated mum, I'm going with dad. Now, obviously, Brightburn snapped on Homelander, pushed man over. I can understand. Homelander grabbed mum. But now, if you're thinking about Brightburn, he's got 2 connections to 2 people. Imagine when 3-4 episodes from now, maybe a season from now, when Homelander and Brightburn are on road together and someone moves to Homelander. Do you think his response won't be similar to the response that happens to his mum?
Will do.
Do you think he's going to go back to Spanish lessons?
Fam! Listen. Oh, wait. Listen, I think we said this time ago, like, this youth, yeah, and I call him Brightburn for specific. There's 2 very drastic ways this youth can go, fam. And I'm hoping he goes Team Homelander way. Bruv, I just think it makes sense, bruv. Come on.
But like you said, he's the only one like he shoved Homelander to the ground, bro.
Yeah, but
the only one that could take him down, possibly.
Possibly, but bruv, and like I said, bruv, you know where my mind's at, bruv. Homelander for me is no longer the big bad of the season. So I'm not worried about Homelander like that. I'm worried about taking out Stormfront, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Stormfront actually moves to Homelander and it's Brightburn who finishes her?
Yeah.
Dynamics.
Exactly.
Dynamic. Listen,
I mean.
and I would
the characters is sick, bro. That's what I mean. Like you're saying, like the spiderwebs are so large, you don't know where the directions are going to go off to. And that's why I love the mystery behind it.
But I feel like they are plugging that, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like they are plugging that. Or maybe it's me reading too deep into it. What we want to know is, what do you guys think? Jump in the comment section below and let us know how you feel about The Boys Season 2, Episode 3. I just feel like this episode was a madness. It's got me gassed for Episode 4. Definitely watching that as soon as we get up out of here. But yeah, man. You man got any final thoughts?
Banger.
Legit.
Hey, listen, I'm going to say it. I feel like The Boys, top 5 superhero shows ever. Easy. Get me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you want more Cyber Nerds content, all you got to do is head over to patreon.com/thecybernerds or become a YouTube member. Check out our community wall. I know someone's going to go over to the community wall who's not a YouTube member, and you won't see what I'm talking about. You have to be a YouTube member to see the content that's on the community wall for the members. So there's that. If you don't want to do either of those, you can still just subscribe to the channel. Anyway, other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next The Boys review. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
So I'm Mr. Blitz Tech.
And we'll see you next time.